Welcome to Channel's Book Club. I'm Olakunle Kasumo. Professor Wole Soyinka is undoubtedly one of contemporary Africa's greatest writers. Over the last 6 decades, he has been a notable actor on the African stage, playing key roles in art, literature, politics, and human rights. In 1986, he won the Nobel Prize for Literature, becoming the first African to win it in that category. From prison to presidential villas, Soyinka has experienced all in his quest to promote literature and human rights. His memoirs, captured in this incredible book published by Bookclub in 2006, is titled "You Must Set Forth at Dawn," and it tells many aspects of his story as a writer, political interventionist, human rights advocate, and more. If you have not read it, trust me, you have to. His latest book, part of a series of memoirs and also published by Bookclub, is titled Interventions. It can be described using Professor Soyinka's own words as the nastiest he has ever written. It is loaded with frontal attacks on what he describes as public lies. It's not a book for the feeble-hearted. Books like this are meant to trigger off conversations, debates, and get us to critically look at important political issues, no matter the divides we fall into. The author spared nothing and no one. In a 2-part exclusive interview at his home in Abeokuta, Ogun State, southwest of Nigeria, I asked him a wide range of questions generated from both books. Professor Wole Soyinka, thank you for joining us on the Channel's Book Club.
You're welcome.
It seems to me that you've had a knack for always wanting to fix the Nigerian problem or the African problem, so to say. Is that the right way to summarize you as a person? Is that what has inspired you over the many years in your interventions in politics, in literature, and so many other areas?
I think that I would score you close to between B plus and A minus in the search for a word which comes close to an explication, if you like, of my motivations, my activities, because most of the time I've considered myself a writer. That is my primary occupation. That is what impels me. If you like, the need to intervene in reality with my own vision of what that reality could be or what lies underneath it. In other words, I don't set out really to, I'm not a provocateur. You could say that interventionism is a kind of a grade below a provocateur in which you actually are proactive about a situation. I want to be a writer. I've always wanted to be a writer as far back as I remember. The others who consider themselves architects, that's all they've always wanted to be. And those who are doctors, lawyers, and so on, they are quite focused on what they set their hands upon. However, in my own case, as somebody who, shall we say, who's parasitic on reality, whether to distort reality for purposes of some kind of elucidation or presenting a totally new picture of that reality, I consider myself more parasitic comprehensively than, let us say, an architect, a musician, a mason, as I said, a farmer. And so, and the reason I call myself parasitic is that it's when reality becomes intolerable, when it does not leave me enough peace of mind to pursue what I would rather be doing every moment of my life. Mm-hmm. Writing, whether it's prose, whether it's drama, directing and play, whether it's poetry, whether it's even design, because I also consider myself a failed architect, if you like. So when the reality around me is such that I'm not at peace, then I intervene. I don't really set out. I'm not, as I said, I'm not a provocateur. I don't set out. But I cannot stand, I think this is Chwana Chebe who used one of his proverbs, he said, one of his characters said, if somebody comes and defecates on my doorstep, do I just walk away? He says, no, I'll take a stick and break his head. And that is my nature.
You don't run away from a fight.